Towanna Murphy Show, that's what's up.
That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show. That's what's up. Towanna Murphy Show.
That's what's up. The Towanna Murphy Show.
In the last 4 years, you've seen the true colors of everybody that didn't like us. So I'm not gonna say names right now, but only thing I'm gonna say is you better hope your ass don't get in trouble, and you need Murphy to get you out of it.
That's what's up. The Towanna Murphy Show, where you got to tune in. Want the real in your host. What's going on, man? She knows the most. Memphis and Mid-South, tune in, cause the diva is on.
Good evening. You're watching the Towanna Murphy Show right here on SVP TV, Comcast 31, Comcast 17. You can also watch this show live on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire On Demand, YouTube Live, and Facebook Live. You can also download our app. If you have an Apple phone or an Android phone, you can go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Store and download SVP TV, and you can get the show live right from your phones or from your devices or any of your smart devices. You can get the Towanna Murphy Show and all of the other shows that we have here on the network. Tonight I have an amazing show for you. We have some things that we have to discuss and some things that's going to happen in this show. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted to say tonight, what I wanted to do tonight, and I did make a promise that I would open my call lines if they wanted to say some things about Bobby OJ after my intro. Of course, we are mourning a great loss, a radio legend, Bobby OJ, or as they would say, Bobby OJ. I met Bobby OJ when I was 10 years old, but I'll talk about that, after my first commercial break. So if you would like to advertise or sponsor the Towanna Murphy Show, you can call me directly at 901-437-2717. That's 901-437-2717. That is my business phone number, so I pick up that phone all the time. If you have my personal phone number, my personal phone number is only for the people that's personal and that's dear to me. So I do have a separate number for just the personal people. But the 901-437-2717 is my business phone for all of the people that calls me on that phone. Also, I just wanted to specify that Mr. Connor's Cleaning Services offers deep cleaning, y'all. He cleans businesses. He cleans daycares, theaters. He cleans big offices, small offices, whatever kind of office you have. Mr. Connor can clean them. He can strip floors. He does waxing. He does all of that cleaning. He sanitizes. He does emergency cleaning. Call Mr. Connor at 901-596-9297. That's 901-596-9297. And mention my name and he will give you the discount. Remember, if you need your daycare cleaned or you need your movie theater cleaned or you need just your business offices cleaned, Mr. Connor's Cleaning Services, he can do that for you. So make sure you give him a call if you need any of your businesses. Any of your businesses serviced, if you need them cleaned, if you need the floors stripped or waxed or any of that, you can just give him a call and he'll make sure he takes care of that for you. And also, if you met the Towanna Murphy, you could get the Towanna Murphy discount. Now, he does do the Towanna Murphy discount. So if you need a discount on that, he will give you that too. Listen, let's talk primary elections. Before I even go into my commercial break, we're going to talk about primary elections. Primary elections, we know what went on this primary election. Now, I've been informed by a reliable source. I've been informed by a reliable source that the Democratic Party have not done their jobs. I've been informed that the Democratic Party was biased to some of the candidates in the DA's race. Now, they're raising some eyebrows about the eyebrows. You know how we raise our eyebrows about some things that we really not sure about. Well, the call that I received early today, and it's not just one call that I received concerning the Democratic Party, it's a few calls that I received concerning the Democratic Party. And they are not pleased with how they have conducted themselves this election. And so what's being said is in the DA's race, they will not vote for Steve Mulroy, nor would they vote for Amy Wyrick. This is what's coming to me from a reliable source. In fact, this is breaking news. Let me just put it that way. This is breaking news that the people will not vote for Steve Mulroy, nor will they vote for Amy Wyrick. What they are saying is they're going to write in the candidate that they voted for during the primary election. So they're saying they're going to vote for Janita, I can't say, I don't know if it's Janita or Jamaica. Janita White, they're going to write her name in. And Linda Harris, they're going to write their name in. So they're saying because they feel that the Democratic Party was biased in this election, that they will not vote for Steve Mulroy, nor would they vote for Amy Wyrick. This is going to cause a lot of chaos in this general election. So they are going to do write-ins for the general election. Now, this is breaking news because I got the information from a reliable source. And so some people say, well, Towanna, how you know? I know. Y'all, I know what's getting ready to happen. I know what's getting ready to happen because it's already been told to me. I know what's happening. So the DA's race, when you see the numbers dropping, it's because they are not voting for Steve Mulroy, nor are they voting for Amy Wyrick. They are voting for the person that they voted for in the primary, which is Jamaica White and Linda Harris, because they felt that the Democratic Party didn't do their jobs. They felt that they were out of pocket, that they had favoritism, and that they didn't appreciate what happened. I'm just relaying the message. I'm neutral, just relaying the message. I am neutral to this whole thing, but I'm just giving you what's going on, and I'm giving you the update of what's been told to me to carry on to you, to let the Democratic Party know that this general election is going to be a beast, because they're not going to vote for neither one of the candidates that's in that race for district attorney. So I just make sure I just throw that out there to let y'all know what the talk has been and what the talk is now. They're not voting for Steve Mulroy nor Amy Wyrick. So that is going to be, it's going to be a rough one, this election. This election is going to be a rough one because they are not pleased at all. At all. They're not pleased. And so they are going to write in their candidate that they feel should be the next district attorney. Now, I don't know how that's going to play out. All I can do is tell you what's being told to me and what I have to relay to you concerning the DA's race in the primaries. They felt that this was out of pocket. And more primary news. Stephanie Gatewood protesting Janine Fully Love Gordon's win. Well, if you ask me, I felt that Janine Fully Love Gordon didn't have to really use the Fully Love name. I think that Janine would have won without the Fully Love name because Janine Gordon has a name in the city. However, Stephanie Gatewood is protesting Janine's win. The reason why, this is just my opinion, the reason why I feel that Stephanie Gatewood protest or her I would say protest. Let me just leave it at protest for now. You know, she is actually a protest because what she wrote on her Facebook page, and she put everybody in, and everybody that needs to be receiving a call from a 204 number or 402, whatever it is. Key thing is this: when you challenge Janine Gordon's win, I feel that Stephanie Gatewood is not going to get anywhere. This is my opinion. This is just my opinion. Say what you want. It's my opinion. Stephanie Gatewood protesting Janine Gordon's win because she felt that it was dirty politics, I say. Let me just put it like that. She just said, think it's dirty politics because she felt that Janine Gordon used the Fully Love name to win. Now, her mom is a legend in this city, but Janine Gordon has a name also. So I feel that if Stephanie Gatewood is going to protest the win, I don't think she's going to get anywhere with that because Janine Gordon legally changed her name. So if she legally changed her name and the commission accepted the name change, the election commission accepted the name change, then there's nothing really too much they can do about Janine Gordon's win. They can't really do anything about her win because she changed the name legally. So it's a battle that I think Stephanie Gatewood is not going to win. And for what I'm watching and for what I'm looking at, none of the lawyers in the city wants to take that case on. And I agree with the lawyers. I wouldn't take that case on either because you're at a dead end. You're at a dead end because she was allowed to change her name. And because she was allowed to change her name, she changed her name on her ID, on her Tennessee ID, and she also used the name when she registered as a candidate. So therefore, Janine Gordon, you have no case, Stephanie Gatewood. You have no case. Now, other people may say, well, I'm with Stephanie Gatewood, and I think that it was a hoax. Guess what? It's dirty politics. This is politics. This is politics 357. And in politics 357, it's a dirty game. It is a dirty game when you are in politics. The game is dirty and politics. Who says that the politics was clean? I learned that the hard way, and everybody know when I first came to TV, I don't like politics. I hate politics, but I cover the surface of politics just because I know I have to do it. And because this is my city, so I have to cover just the surface of politics, whether it's Mississippi, whether it's Arkansas, I still have to cover it because that's what I do. That's the job that comes with the territory. So, with that being said, Stephanie Gatewood has no case. She has no case. Somebody said, why would Janine Gordon change her name? Well, there's several reasons why I think she wanted to change her name because, number one, she wanted to keep her mom's married name. Now, we all know that Janine Gordon is not a blood Fully Love. We know that. But her mama carried the Fully Love name. She kept the Fully Love name because that's a branded name. So she decided she wanted to take her mom's name too. So it's a branded name, like my name. My last name is Murphy. I was married into Murphy, but I kept Murphy when I got divorced because Murphy, I branded the name Murphy. So because I branded the name Murphy, I kept the last name Murphy when I got divorced because I kept the name. The name is branded. There's no need for me to go back to my maiden name, Ratliff, because I branded Murphy because I had been Murphy for over 10 years. And the name was branded in radio and TV and whatever else I do. The name is branded. So I kept Murphy name. And a lot of people do that. They keep the name that they're married in. And then some people just say, hey, I just want to change the name altogether. But I got too much stuff in the Murphy's name that I kept my last name. And that's what Janice Full of Love did because Janice Full of Love is a name. It is a household name. And because she's a household name, I just felt that Janine said, hey, I'm just going to follow my mom's footsteps and I just want to keep my mom's married last name. I'm not saying I know the reason, y'all. I don't know the reason. I'm just throwing it out there. That's what I think. It's just my opinion of why I think it. And because she's a mama caregiver. So if she's a mama caregiver, she probably just wanted to keep the Fully Love name. Don't know. Don't know what her reasonings was behind it. Don't know if it was politics and because she used her mama name, because I think that she didn't have to use her mama name because, you know, her mom is a legend in this city. And everybody knows Janine from Channel 5. We all know Janine from Channel 5. So therefore, I mean, she really didn't have to change her name, but she did. Don't know the reasoning. This is just Towanna Murphy's opinion, because y'all know I throw an opinion out there in a minute. It's just my opinion. But I think that Stephanie Gatewood is probably hitting a brick wall with protesting Janine Gordon's win. Janine won. Now Stephanie Gatewood state that she ain't messed up about it. I ain't messed up about Janice Full of Love. I ain't messed up about Janine Gordon's win. Well, obviously you messed up about it because you're protesting it. Now I don't have a problem with it. I'm just stating facts here. Because if you ain't messed up about her win, why protest it? I'm just saying. Why protest it when, if you ain't salty about it, why protest it? Janine already had a name. I mean, that's just it. That's it. That's all. She had a name. She didn't really need the Fully Love name because she would have won off of just being Janine Gordon, if you ask me. This is just my opinion. Towanna Murphy, Opinion 101. 101, Towanna Murphy's Opinion 101. My opinion. Now, in more primary news, Well, yeah, I got primary news before I go into commercial break. And more primary news. Tamika Gibson. Register of deeds. Is this register of deeds? Register of deeds. She is angry with Jamila Swearinger because Swearinger won. She got so angry with Swearinger that she plastered Swearinger's face all over her website. All over her website because she's angry at Swearinger. Now, will I say she was a sore loser? Yes, she was a sore loser. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tamika Gibson was a sore loser. But what she did was she endorsed a Republican. And from my understanding, you cannot endorse a Republican when you are part of the Democratic Party. I think that is rules for dismissal. Now, I don't know how this is going to play out, but I think that's rules for dismissal when you are a Democrat and you endorse a Republican Party to run against Jamila Swearinger. That's rules for dismissal out of the Democratic Party. Now, I don't know all the rules, but I would think that her being part of the Democratic Party, I think that's rules for dismissal. Because now you're gonna go and endorse a Republican because you got beat by Jamila Swearinger. It is what it is. It is what it is. I supported Jamila Swearinger. I voted for Swearinger. And the reason why I voted for Swearinger because Tamika Gibson is not doing things right in that office. Anytime, and this is just my opinion because I'm going to tell y'all what happened to me. I'm just being short and blunt and to the point. Because what she did was I appealed the case. And 3 days later, she sent me a letter saying the case was dismissed. How was the case dismissed when it never was heard? We never had a hearing about it. So how did you dismiss a case and it wasn't heard? So then I sent it back to Tamika Gibson's office and said, how could you dismiss a case that wasn't even heard yet? So then I get a letter saying, oh, it's back open. But most of the judges have recused themselves from the case for now, probably until after the election. For now, they recuse themselves. So it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. But you also got to know that this is your job. And I'm at the point now where anything that comes to me, I'm investigating it. I'm going to find out what it is, who it is, why you do it, and what you do it for. I'm going to make some phone calls because I'm in a position now where I can make some phone calls where either I can make it or I can break it. I can either make you or I can break you at this point in my life. In the seat that I sit in right now. But I'm neutral to the fact of every election. I am neutral. If I support you, I'm going to tell you I support you. Willie Brooks was my candidate. Everybody knew that Willie Brooks was my candidate. Yeah, I was blasted. He was blasted. We both was blasted. But my candidate won against Shalandria Ford. Pastor Boyce ran for County Commissioner, District 12. My candidate, Erica Sugarman, won. Eddie Jones, excuse me, came to me at the last minute, last 3 weeks, before primaries. He won. He won. He won. All of my people won. And the one that didn't win, it was some foolery in the game. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm neutral to it. And I said I was going to stay out of it. And I am. I'm staying out of it because I'm staying neutral to this whole thing. But I will say this. All of my candidates that spent money with me, that advertised with me, did interviews with me, won, with the exception of one. No, I take that back too. Because Stovall decided to come to me at the last minute, the very last minute, when I asked him in the whole beginning. He decided to come to me in the last minute. Last 2 weeks, to be honest. See, sometimes you have to realize when you really don't have a name in this city, you got to start early. You can't just come to me at the last 2 weeks and think you going to win. No, that's not how that works. You got to work in the beginning like Sugarman has done. And my track record speaks for me. 4 years ago, I had 7 candidates that supported me, that advertised with me, that worked with me. Out of the 7, 1 lost. And you know why he lost? Because he came in the race late. But even though he came in the race late, he came in second. He came in second. That was good. That's good for me. This year, one was bamboozled, and the other one came to me 2 weeks prior to the primaries. You can't do that. You can't come to me 2 weeks prior to the primaries and think I'm going to pull it off. I tried. He came in second, though. He came in second. But I pulled it off a little bit. He came in second. That's all I can say, is that he came in second. When you're running for these offices and you're running against beasts, some of these people have had these seats for years and they beasts. They some beasts. They've had these seats for years. You got to come in early. You got to work early. You got to pay money early. Because if the people don't know you, guess what? They don't care who you are. They ain't going to vote for you because they don't know you. They haven't seen you. So that's going to be a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. Joyce, you can call in and say that if you want to. I've seen it, but I can't read it all because I am watching 2 screens here. So that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of backbiting foolishness in this primary. It is what it is. Whoever won, they won. And we can't change that. It is what it is. You get mad, oh well. But all I'm going to say is this, though, because Towanna Murphy's a beast, baby. I'm a beast. I call it how you see it, baby. I'm a beast because all my people won, which means this. Which means this. And I've said it before, and I'm going to say it 1,000 times over. It is not about Facebook numbers. It is not about my YouTube numbers. Those are extracurricular activities for me with my Facebook posts, my Facebook lives, and my YouTube lives. Those are extracurriculars. What matters is those 250,000 people that watch me on Comcast 17 or that watch me on Comcast 31 from Memphis, Tennessee, all of Shelby County, all of Arkansas, and all of Mississippi, all the way out there to Ohio. Those are the numbers that count. 600,000 people on Comcast 17 and Comcast 31 watches the Towanna Murphy show. So I'm not worried about the YouTube numbers. I'm not worried about the Facebook numbers on my lives because those are not the numbers that I want. The numbers that I want is the people that sit in front of their TVs every Monday and Wednesday night and watch the Towanna Murphy show. Or the people that download the SVP TV app. My mama watching the show right now from her app, and she's 73 years old, and she clicked the button because she knows how to get there. It's not about the YouTube numbers because guess what? YouTube's numbers don't count, America. Can I tell y'all that? YouTube numbers don't count. YouTube numbers don't tell you how many people in Shelby County is watching your show, how many people in Arkansas is watching your show, how many people in Mississippi is watching your show. YouTube numbers don't say that. So you can have 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, you can have 100,000, but how many of them 100,000 is Shelby County? How many of them have them 100,000s is Arkansas? How many of those 100,000s is Mississippi? So those YouTube numbers does not count. So the people that said, Towanna Murphy little ass show, I have to say it how I said it. Towanna Murphy little ass show. She only got 2 people watching. She maybe got 5, 7 at the most. Whoa! 7 at the most, yeah, 5, maybe 7 people watch at the most. It's not the YouTube numbers or the Facebook numbers that I watch. And people go back and watch the show. So when you see 10 on the feed, it's more than 10 on the feed. Because when you come off, you'll see exactly how many people have watched you when you're done with that hour. Some people just stop and just watch you. So it's not about the numbers that you see going up there. It's how many people that will support you and believe in the people that you support. And I'm honored because the people believe in the people that I support. And you know how I know my numbers are effective? Because all of my candidates won. And I told y'all about the 2 that didn't. I had 8. No, I had 9, I think. But every last one of them that supported me, advertised with me, worked with me, won. Because it's not about those YouTube numbers. And it's not about that Facebook Live numbers. That don't mean nothing. It's the people that watch this show on your television dial. It's the people that go to the app and stream it. Oh yeah, we got streaming too. Or the people that push that button on their phone and watch my show as they watching it right now, live. Has nothing to do with YouTube numbers. So I just had to specify that Towanna little show. My little show. All of my candidates won on my little show. Which means I got more numbers than you think I got. I got more people watching me than what you think. I got more people support me than what you think. It's like I said, either I can make you or I can break you. I'm just saying, am I stretching like I'm finna fight? Yeah, am I stretching like I'm finna go down? I'm just saying, y'all, this how this thing rolls. I gotta go to commercial break. When I come back from my commercial break, we're gonna talk about Bobby OJ and the crime in this city. And if y'all wanna call in, y'all can, 901-244-6874, 901-244-6874. Remember, news is news. Facts is facts. Miss Ruby sung the blues. Towanna gonna bring you the news. I'll be right back right after this.
Can you actually imagine hosting your next event at the all-new SVP Banquet and Event Center? Yes, spacious, beautiful venue with plenty of parking, located in the heart of East Memphis. Let us host your next intimate birthday gathering, family repast, bachelorette party, wedding and reception, baby shower, corporate meeting, social club event. Call us today. Don't wait. 901-244-6874. The all-new SVP Banquet and Event Center.
And we're back. You're watching the Towanna Murphy Show right here on SVP TV, Comcast 17, Comcast 31. You can also watch this show on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, On Demand, YouTube, and Facebook Live. You can download the SVP TV app on your smartphones and watch the show live from your phone anywhere in the world. You can watch the Towanna Murphy Show on Mondays and Wednesday nights. And this is how I get down every week. Every week, this is how I get down. Now remember, if you would like to advertise or sponsor the Towanna Murphy Show, you can call me directly on my business phone, 901-437-2717. That is 901-437-2717. I also have a private phone, and only the people that's close to me have that number. But that business phone, I will answer. And remember, Connor's Cleaning Services, 901-596-9297. That's 901-596-9297. If you need your daycares cleaned, if you need your daycares, your theaters, or your business offices, if you need them cleaned, if you need them waxed, if you need them stripped, call Mr. Connor at 901-596-9297. That's 901-596-9297. Tell him Towanna Murphy sent you, and he will give you a discount on cleaning your businesses and your offices. Give him a call today. Listen, we lost an icon last week. The legendary Bobby OJ. We lost him last week. Many people were on the phone and they were listening to WDIA the morning that he died, and they kept saying, we just hear music. It was right after his celebrity news. It was right after Bobby OJ's celebrity news. And all of a sudden it got kind of faint and the music kept playing. And they kept saying he should be opening up his lines pretty soon. So a lot of people were sitting there waiting for him to open the lines, and he never opened the lines. And a few minutes later, then we had breaking news that Bobby OJ had died. I don't know if it was stroke. I don't know if it was a heart attack. I didn't even read the story on it. I just knew it was one of them. It was one of them. And many of us have heard or listened to Bobby O.J. at one time or another. I knew Bobby O.J. from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, because many of y'all know that's where I'm from. And so I knew Bobby O.J. from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I've been here now 15 years. And so I met Bobby O.J. at the age of 10 years old in Milwaukee. It was probably before he moved here to Memphis. But it's a terrible loss for all of Memphis to lose Bobby O.J. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody know that me and Bobby O.J. didn't sit 5 minutes. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Me and Bobby O.J. would argue because I didn't agree with a lot of Bobby O.J.'s. I just, you know what? Bobby O.J. would say some off-the-wall stuff. And I would say, that don't even make sense. And one day I asked him, we was at Paradise, me and Bobby O.J., we was at the Paradise and we was sitting in the VIP booth, and I asked him, I said, Bobby, I said, I know we partying tonight, but I just want to ask you a question. And I asked him a question about his political views, and when he started talking, I just looked at him like, I said, are you serious? Do you really believe that? And he was like, well, it's my opinion. I'm like, well, that ain't my opinion. And so we argued about, you know, his views, of course, be honest, on Trump. Y'all know I asked him the question about that. I was like, why you like him? You know, and so we had our argument about that. There's a lot of stuff that Bobby O.J. stated and said that I did not agree with. So I'm not going to be, I got to be honest with y'all. I got to be honest with y'all. There's a lot of stuff I didn't like what he said. And one day he told me I had a smart mouth. He said, you got a smart mouth. You're going to have to learn to control that little mouth of yours and your little attitude. And I said, well, Bobby, I ain't got no attitude. I just tell it how it is. He said, no, you got a smart mouth. You need to watch how you say stuff. Sometimes it just come out and you just don't care. I said, you do the same thing. Bobby O.J., you just say stuff and it just come out and you say it the way you want to say it. I said, I just say stuff the way I want to say it. If it comes out that way, that's how I say it. He told me I was a little rude. He said, you a little rude. Towanna Murphy, you a little rude, a little disrespectful. So I was like, Bobby O.J., I'm not rude or disrespectful. I'm just telling it how it is. You're a little rude, disrespectful. So when we was at the Blues award show, we was in Tunica, we was at the Blues award show, and Bobby walked up to me and he said, here she comes, the little mean one. I said, I'm not mean, Bobby. I'm just straightforward. I said, and I do recognize that a lot of people don't like my forwardness. I get that. I get that, and I'm too forward. I get it. I understand. I'm forward. It's not that I'm mean, I'm forward. And wherever I'm going to say, I'm going to say. And it's like, okay, well, if it's the truth, I'm going to tell you the truth. Some people don't like the truth. And that's probably why I don't have many friends, because I tell the truth. And if I think you out of pocket, I'm going to tell you out of pocket. So I don't have many friends. And I don't have many friends for reasons. Because I can't deal with fake folk. And everybody know that Bobby O.J., he just going to say what he going to say. I can't deal with fake folk. I'm just forward. I'm just going to tell you how it is. So Bobby did tell me that. I ain't going to tell y'all no lie. He told me that I was hard-headed and I was stubborn. And I got a smart-ass mouth. That's what he told me. I said, I don't have a smart mouth. I'm just forward. And I just say what I'm going to say. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to say it. That's it. And that's my opinion. Because we all have an opinion. Like Bobby has an opinion, I have an opinion. So I can't say Bobby was these wonderful things. Because me and Bobby bumped heads all the time. But guess what? I respected his judgment. I respected his opinion. I respect what he said, because guess what? He didn't change it for me, and he didn't change it for nobody else. He was Bobby O.J., and Bobby O.J. was just going to be Bobby O.J. And that's the one thing he told me. Don't change for nobody. Be you. Don't settle for less. Be the person that you are. People either gonna love you, Towanna, or they gonna hate you. And some people gonna straddle the fence which way they wanna go with you. But you can't worry about the people that don't like you. Because guess what? If you ain't got 2,000 people hating on you by the summertime, then guess what? You're not doing your job. Now, I'm telling y'all what Bobby O.J. told me. I don't know what he told y'all, but I'm telling you what he told me. You're not doing your job if you ain't got nobody hating on you. So yeah, I got a zillion haters. A zillion. Which means I'm doing my job. Like you said, people gonna lie on you. People gonna go try to sabotage you. People gonna do all kind of stuff to you. You know when you doing something right because they're talking about you. And if ain't nobody talking about you, then you ain't doing something right. I took those words from Bobby OJ some years ago when he told me that, because I was going in some stuff and we were just talking. We was at the award show and we were just talking. And it was me, Bobby OJ, Tony, O.B. Buchanan, Theo Huff. It was a few of us standing around, but he was talking to me. And we was getting ready to walk the red carpet, and he was talking to me about it. And so it comes with the territory, Mr. OJ said. It comes with Bobby OJ. It comes with the territory, Towanna. You know when you have arrived. But when you allow people to control you and control what you do, and control what you say, then you have fallen in the traps of everybody else. He said, you don't need a clique. A clique ain't gonna do nothing for you. You don't need a clique. You don't need yes people around you all the time. A real woman and a real man is not gonna let anybody determine what they do, how they do it, and how they move. And that's what I got from Bobby OJ. Because he made sure he told me what was right. Now, do I think Bobby OJ? I think Bobby, baby. I told Bobby one day. I said, Bobby. He said, what? I said, you're a black man and a white man. You black on the outside, but you white on the inside. I want y'all to know I told him. He gonna say, what you just say to me? I said, you black on the outside, but you white in the inside, baby. You is white in the inside, Bobby OJ. Because I swear to God, I thought you was a white man all these years over the airways. I thought you was a white man. I thought you was a big, fat white man. That's what I told Bobby OJ. I said, I thought you was a big, fat white man. But because see, remember this. When I met him when I was 10 years old, I was 10 years old. My mom and them going to the radio station. I was 10 years old. I wasn't paying no attention. I was 10 years old, not knowing I was going to meet him 20, 30 years later. But on the radio, when you hear Bobby OJ, you think he's this big dude because he got such a big voice. And I told him when I first met him again, because he remembered me after we started talking, I told him I was from Milwaukee. But when I met him in person about 14 years ago, when I met him in person, and I met him in person and again, and I said, I thought you was this big fat white man that sat behind the mic. And he said, why you think that? I said, because you got white folk views. Your views and your opinions are white folk views and opinions. I'm just being honest, Bobby. He was like, you have to say it like that? I said, I'm honest. I said, but then when I see you in person, I see this little bitty tiny dude with this big voice behind that mic. Little bitty tiny dude, big voice. It don't match up with who behind that mic, Bobby. He started laughing. He said, you just say anything, don't you? I said, well, I'm just telling you what I think, because when I listen to some of your views and some of your point of views, Bobby, I thought you was a big fat white man. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I thought you a big fat white man behind that mic that's talking. And then I see that you're a little bitty black man with all that voice. And so as I got older, and that was before I got into radio, and when I got older and I started coming into radio and TV and things like that, of course we bumped heads. We bumped heads a lot. Man, Bobby OJ. But I never disrespected Bobby OJ, and I never, his views were his views. No matter if he liked me or not, Bobby OJ's views was his views. And some of y'all know Bobby OJ didn't like my ass. He told me I talk too much. he said, no, I talk too much. Now, Towanna, you talk too much. You gonna have to, wait, but one day he told me, one day Bobby OJ told me, he said, Towanna, we was at Paradise. He said, Towanna, I said, what? He said, you're gonna need a man that's gonna check you real quick. You're gonna need a man that ain't scared of you. Because if you don't get no man that ain't scared of you, you gonna rule. And they gonna run away from you. You gonna have to get a man that ain't scared of you, that ain't no punk. Because if you get a man that's weak, you gonna run over him. I said, you think so? He said, I know so. I know so. I know you're going to run over me. Because you got a strong personality. And sometimes men are intimidated by strong personalities. And when they're intimidated by strong personalities, that's what you run into, Towanna. He said, and you have one of those strong personalities that people, that men sometimes get intimidated by. He said, so you have to have, if this was business, me and Bobby talking. Me and Bobby would talk. I couldn't stand him half of the time, y'all, but we would talk. And he would shoot from the hip. And he didn't mind telling me the truth. He didn't mind telling me what kind of person I was. And he told me. You gonna need a man that ain't no punk, Towanna, because you get a man that you can't have no man that ain't no punk. Because if you get a man that's a punk, you're gonna end up having to fight for him. You're gonna end up having to take up for him. You're gonna need a man that's gonna learn how to put your tail in your place or tell you to watch your damn mouth because you talk too much. And I said, well, you may have a point there, Bobby. You may be right on that one. You may be right, because yes, I am strong-willed and I got a strong head. Yes, I will tell you the truth. I don't have a problem with that. I speak my mind. And that's who I am, y'all. Whether you like me or not, that's who I am. Whether you believe what people say about me or not, that's who I am. And as somebody would tell me, as it was told to me, people gonna talk. People gonna lie. It depends on if you believe the lie. And if you know it's not true, why respond to a lie when you know it's not true? Being a public figure, being in a position that I am in, being where I am, that comes with the territory. The lies, the scandals, the things that people say and do, it comes with the territory. I didn't understand that at first. But Bobby OJ let me know. It comes with the territory, Towanna. People that talk about you, say stuff about you, don't know you, but say something about you because they heard what somebody else says, it comes with the territory. It ain't got to be true. It just sound good. Like he would say, sometimes people believe a lie before they believe the truth. But you know who you are. You know who you are. And this is what I'm telling you, me and Bobby OJ's conversations. You know who you are. You know whose you are. You know who you belong to. So why do you care what people say about you? Let them say what they want to say. As long as you know it's not true, you do you. Took me a minute to get tough skin because I wanted to fight everybody. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I wanted to fight everybody. What did he say about me? What she say about me? Oh, she gonna see me. But Bobby was like, Towanna, why would you do that? Why? When he talked to me personally, why would you do that? One time me and Bobby OJ talked outside the bank. I was coming out, he was going in on Poplar. I was coming out, he was going in. And then we just stopped and talked, and we stood there and talked for 3 hours. We just stood there talking. It was about maybe like 2 months after Sharon had died. And we stood outside that bank and we talked for about 2-3 hours, and we just talked. And he told me some things. You know, Towanna, we ain't got to get along. But we respect each other in the radio business. Me and Bobby OJ didn't get along. But we respected each other. In the radio business, we respected each other. I respected him. He respected me. I never said nothing disrespectful to him. He never said nothing disrespectful to me. We didn't have to like each other, but we respected each other. And that's what comes with the territory. There's a lot of radio personalities out there that don't like Murphy. Never said nothing bad about him except one. But you ain't gotta like me. I ain't gotta like you. But we have to respect each other in this radio business, this radio TV business. I'm an entrepreneur. I ain't in competition with nobody's radio station. I just do me. I'm on TV. Yes, I have a small internet radio station that has over 128,000 listeners. I don't even go over my airways. Know why? I got other radio personalities that go over my airways. I can work for any radio station and still have my little internet radio station. I can work for any station. I know radio DJs right now that work for 4 different radio stations. It's not a competition. I'm not in competition with WDIA. I'm not in competition with 88.5. I'm not in competition with 98, what is it, 95, what is it, 91, 97.1, whatever. What's that station, y'all? I'm not in competition with nobody's radio stations. I listen to V101. I listen to WDIA. I listen to 88.5. I listen to 103.5. I listen to all of the stations because each station has somebody I want to listen to. And sometimes I even take what I hear from the radio station and bring it to the TV. I do TV. I don't do radio. I got people doing radio. So I don't do radio. I do TV. But I've become a force to be reckoned with. Many of y'all know me. Many of y'all been following me for years. I've become a force to be reckoned with. But does that make me different from anybody else? No. It makes me just Towanna Murphy. I can sit down with anybody. I sat down Thursday next to a woman Thursday night, and when I tell y'all that woman started screaming to the top of her lungs, and I didn't know what was wrong with her. I thought something was wrong with the doggone lady, y'all. So I'm looking at the lady Thursday night. She sat down. Oh my God! Oh my God! So the lady started screaming. So I jumped back like, what's wrong with this lady? I said, this lady cries. What's wrong with her? Not knowing she talking about me, because I'm just me, y'all. I just go sit down anywhere. I don't care. I go watch anything. I go to a movie. I go to the restaurant and just sit down. I don't care because I don't look at myself as bigger than anybody. I don't act like I'm bigger than anybody. I will sit and talk to anybody. I'm not that way. I'm not bougie. I'm not stuck up. I'm not trying to be like nobody else. I'm only Murphy. And guess what happens with Murphy? It's because of you that Murphy is who she is. Because without you, it was no me. So why would I be bougie with the people that has gotten me to where I am right now? Because it's you that believed in me. It's you that watched me. It's you that shares my videos. It is you that calls me when I do open my lines. And sometimes I forget to open the lines because y'all know I talk too damn much. So sometimes I forget all about the damn lines because I'm talking. It is you that made me who I am. So why would I act like I'm better than any of y'all? Because y'all made me who I am. So why would I get bougie and stuck up and conceited because, oh, I'm Towanna Murphy. I'm a household name now. I ain't got to talk to you. I ain't got to fool with you. Oh, what's your name? I ain't got to act like I'm better than you. Because guess what? I am just me, baby. I get down with the best of them. Fat Daddy will tell you, Gentle Giant, everybody, most of the people that know me personally, they know I am a fool at its best. And I love on everybody. So that doesn't make me any different from anybody else. I'm not funny acting or stuck up. I'm just me, crazy as a road lizard. You know what? I don't even know what a road lizard is. My mama always been saying, what is a road? I never know what's a road lizard? For all the old saints, seasoned saints, what's a road lizard? Because my mama always say, you're crazy as a road lizard. What is a road lizard? I still don't know what a road lizard is, y'all. I've been on the crazy road lizard. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But anyway, back to the story. So the lady is screaming next to me Thursday night. And I said, what is lady? Y'all know, because y'all know I be looking crazy sometimes because my face tell it all. Sometimes when the stuff happen, my face be like, okay, what the hell did happen? I'm like, okay, this lady screaming, something wrong with her. But I didn't know she was screaming because I had sat next to her. I sat next to her. And she said, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, okay, what's wrong with this lady? You Towanna Murphy. I said, yeah. well, yeah, that's my name. Last time I checked, I was Towanna Murphy. Yeah. So, oh my God, it's you. It is like, okay. Yeah. It's Towanna Murphy. Yep, that's my name. And so I didn't know how to accept that. But then again, it dawned on me, that, okay, well, I am somebody. I got people screaming. So yeah, I am somebody. Went to the grocery store a few weeks ago. In the grocery store, two ladies standing behind me. That's her. That is Towanna Murphy. No, that ain't Towanna Murphy. Yeah, that's Towanna Murphy. No, that ain't Towanna Murphy. Yes, that is. Girl, I know. And I turned around and said, yes, I'm Towanna Murphy. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Can we take a picture? Sure, let's take a picture. I took a picture in the grocery store. Because guess what? I don't think of myself that way. Because the same way you got here, you have to remember one thing. The same people you meet coming up, you're going to meet them coming down. Same people. The same people that mistreat you, talk about you, do you wrong, and think they're going to get away with it. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to say a word, because God would deal with them in his own time. There's always a saying, ain't it funny how life goes around? The same people you meet coming up, you're going to meet them coming down. So when they think they've done something wrong to you, when they think, oh, I got over on Towanna Murphy, you ain't got over on Towanna Murphy. Towanna Murphy just sitting here watching you. Somebody said that the bridges, you got to be careful of the bridges that you burn. Because when you burn that bridge, you have to remember you got to come across that bridge again. Because right now, I sit in the seat. Doesn't that look good, y'all? Don't that sound good? I sit in the seat of power. I've been here. I sit in the seat of power. I've been here for years. And now it's my time. It's my platform. It's my season. I've gotten here and I have arrived. And nobody could take that from me. Y'all see that blue check? As the kids say, she got a blue check. Ms. Murphy got a blue check. Y'all see that blue check? That means I have arrived. I am a celebrity. I've arrived. I got a blue check, as the kids would say. She got a blue check. I have a blue check. But does that blue check change who I am? No, it does not. Do that blue check make me any different from anybody else? No, it does not. Does me sitting here on TV every Monday and Wednesday nights make me different? Or me having a radio station, does that make me different from anybody else? No, it don't. Because, baby, I will walk in anybody's party. I don't care. Sometimes I go to people's party, I ain't invited to the damn party. I walk in the party like I own the party, and then get mad when they ask me for $5 at the door. Yeah, I'm cheap. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie, I'm cheap. $5? You want me to pay $5? I get mad for $5. $5? And then, oh, that's Towanna. Let her on in. Let her on in. So this is the things that you have to remember, that when you get here, as Deborah would say, you name it, you claim it. When you get here, you get in these positions. Remember who you are. Remember who you are and how you got here. It took me a long time to remember that. And every now and then I have to get Deborah or somebody to remind me, calm down, Jim Shoe. You overreacting, Jim Shoe. Sometimes I get people that have to remind me, you know, stay still. Watch God do what he do. Stay still. Because if it's your time, it's your time. It's my time. It's my time. It's my platform, and I own it. It's mine. Nobody else, and you can't take it from me. No matter what you say about me, no matter what you do to me or how you do it, you still going to have to come around. You got to come over the fence again, and you're going to have to see me. Now, am I going to disrespect you when you come across that bridge and see me again? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I ain't going to get my blessing that way. It took me a long time because, baby, I was trying to get folk back. I was trying to get folk back. Oh, you did this? Oh, okay. I got something for you. Oh, you did this? Oh, okay. Because you know what? I had to learn to cherish the platform in which I hold right now. This platform is a precious platform. And you can't take this platform and ruin people's lives with the platform. You can't take this platform and do what you want to do with the platform. The platform is to inform people. The platform is to help people. That's what my platform is for. It's not to ruin people's lives. That's not what my platform is for. And that's not what I'm here for. Now, if I have an opinion, I'm going to tell you my opinion, like I told you the opinion in the beginning of the show. Like I told y'all my opinion of Bobby O.J. I'm not going to say all these elaborate things about Bobby O.J. because me and Bobby O.J. didn't get along. But I respected him, and he respected me, and I can only be honest with you. That's all I can do is be honest with you, with the platform that I hold. Yes, I am now in charge. I own the platform. This is my show, Towanna Murphy, and yes, I worked my ass off to get here. 10 years. And now I'm in a position where either I can make you or I can break you. But breaking you is not my motive. My motive is to make you. Now, if you do some out-of-pocket stuff, oh, yeah, then you're going to see me, you're going to hear me. But I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to call you out your name, but I will check you and tell you when you're wrong. Because guess what? Somebody check me and tell me when I'm wrong. My mentor is on, I call her my mentor. She watching right now, Deborah Seege. She's my mentor. And she'll call me out in a minute like, no, Murphy, you wrong for that. Nah, she'll call me out. She'll call me out and let me know when I'm out of pocket. Because you need people like that that's going to pull you in and tell you when you're out of pocket and when to stay still and when to move. Miss Deborah Seege has a lot I mean, when I tell y'all this woman is just informational, she's informational, but you need people like that to say, hey, Murphy, you young still. This is what you need to do. Stand still. Hold your horses. You ain't got to destroy everybody because they're going to destroy themselves. All you have to do is stand still, be quiet, and let God do what he does best. And guess what I've been doing? I've been watching God do what he do best. I don't have to make a phone call. I don't have to get on social media and blast you and call you out your name. I don't have to show proof or receipts of anything that's going on with me or in my life or anybody else's lives. All I have to do is sit back and watch God do what he do. And that's it. And that's all. And that's the reason that God does what he do. Bobby OJ will be missed. He will be missed on them airways. They're playing reruns right now. But he will be missed. To the Democratic Party, get your shit right. I'm sorry. Can I say shit? Okay. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. My bad. My bad. Y'all, get your stuff right, Democratic Party. Y'all been biased in this whole election. And I told y'all in the beginning what happened. I'm neutral to these elections. But I will tell y'all this before I get out of here. They plan on not voting for Steve Mulroy, and they plan on not voting for Amy Wyrick. They're going to write in a candidate that they voted for the primary because they felt that the Democratic Party has not done their jobs and they were biased to the candidates. And this is breaking news because nobody else has this news but me. So I'm telling y'all what's going to happen. I got to get out of here. Thank y'all for watching. If you would like to advertise or sponsor, you can call me directly at 901-437-2717. And I told y'all I was going to open up my lines, and I didn't talk so much I forgot. I forgot. Listen, call me if you'd like to advertise or sponsor the Towanna Murphy Show, 901-437-2717. That's 901-437-2717. I got to get out of here. And remember, news is news. Facts, facts. Miss Ruby sung the blues. And Towanna gonna bring you the news. Until Wednesday night, good night and better tomorrow.
We're gonna make you fall in love with SVP TV.